Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great week so far. Today's video is another viewer request. I am going to be swatching all of the recent ILNP polishes that I picked up during their Black Friday sale. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. So the first one I'm going to swatch here is this polish called Shadow Grove, and it is described as a deeply rich black holographic with subdued green to gold color shift. This one looks so gorgeous. I have not swatched these, so I know I am in for one heck of a surprise. You can definitely see that black base coming through on this with the green shimmer. So that is Shadow Grove. The next one here is called Dear Santa. This is described as a delightfully deep burgundy duochrome full of elegance. So you see shifts of copper, orange, red, burnt orange, all kinds of different colors in this one. So let's see what this looks like. So that is Dear Santa. The next one is one I had on my winter rack to wear. This one is called Charmed, and it is a beautifully refined royal plum ultra linear hollow. And their ultra linear hollows vary from just standard holographic nail polishes. These are super, super holographic. They are absolutely gorgeous. Different angles. You could see the rainbow in this. It is just absolutely stunning. So let's see what this one looks like. It's a beautiful, like, plum purple with that holographic shift in there. With these holographic polishes, if you're new to polishes like this, they are not super holographic when they're wet, but once they dry, that holographic goodness comes through full force. So that is what Charmed looks like in the first coat. The next one I have is another holographic polish. This is called Love Language, and it is a deep Cabernet Red ultra holographic polish. This is exactly like the one I just swatched previously. It is going to be super, super holographic once it is dry. I love holographic nail polishes, so that is what most of these actually are. Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty color. That's going to be beautiful for this time of year, too. I need to pull this one out. So that is the first coat of Love Language. The next one is this one called Black Orchid. This is an absolutely gorgeous deep burgundy to purple holographic polish. Now this one is not one of the ultra holographic polishes. This is a hollow. It is just a little bit more toned down than what the ultra hollows look like. I'll show you side by side here. So we have this one in Love Language, which is an ultra hollow, and then we have this one in Black Orchid, which is just a standard hollow. You can see a little bit of difference. Hopefully it's coming across on camera. This one is definitely much more rainbow in the bottle versus what this one is. Let's see what the first coat of Black Orchid looks like. This looks like it's going to be a beautiful one. Oh wow, yes, that is beautiful. Do you see how dark and vampy that is? That's pretty. So that is Black Orchid in one coat. You could see it next to Love Language. It is definitely much deeper of a like raspberry shade. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. The next one is the topper that I picked up. This is called Confetti. If you saw my, let's see, if you saw my holiday topper picks, that is in, this polish is in that. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it over this is a gel polish that I have. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it over top of that. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. This polish is in a clear base, so it will not be able to be built up. But it is loaded with so many different colors in there. This has colors of blue, purple, green, red, pink, and gold metallic flakes in a clear base. It's so delicate. I thought it's going to be perfect over so many different polishes for my collection. So that is Confetti. The next one I have is one that I recently pulled out and wore. This one is called Sundress, and it is described, it's like a pastel yellow base that has blue metallic flakes in it. Wasn't too sure if I'd like it on me or not, but it was interesting. It was unique to my collection, so I thought it's going to be perfect for just throwing something on my nails. It dried really quickly, and I actually liked it on myself more than I thought I would. So I'm hoping in the summertime when I get a little bit more of a tan, maybe this will look a little better, but it is such an interesting polish. I knew once I saw it swatched on their ILNP's Instagram, I had to try it out. It is definitely a unique polish to my collection. Opacity was really good. I got it opaque in 2 coats when I wore it. I had it on for several days. Took it off just because I wanted to change it up. There was nothing, I didn't have any chipping or anything. So that is what Sundress looks like. The next one here is this one called Storytelling, and it is a sultry dark purple polish, thoroughly laced with red shimmers, a kiss of gold flakes, and an incredible array of holographic sparkle. So this is going to be one of their like scattered holographic polishes compared to like the ultra holographic. Hopefully you guys can see the difference there. This has the holographic glitters in it, whereas this polish is a linear hollow. This one I think is going to be kind of like a jelly also. It does appear to be a little bit of a squishier formula, but it's beautiful. I love that dark purple. So that is the first coat of Storytelling. It's a beautiful purple. I love that color. Very nice formula too. The next one I have is this one called Rogue. This is described as a holographic nail polish with an intense red sparkle and shimmer. This also has the holographic glitter in it. It is not a linear hollow, as were some of my other ones, but this one was absolutely gorgeous nonetheless. And that deep, gorgeous, like Bordeaux, that is beautiful. It's packed full of holographic glitters. This is going to be a fun one to wear. The glitters just pop with that dark base. The holographic glitters just really stand out beautifully in this one. So that is Rogue. The next one I have here is this one called Silhouette, and it is described as a stunningly rich black based holographic polish with the perfect blend of gold microflakes ranging in size and holographic microflakes. This looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It has that deep dark base. It's packed full of all of those gorgeous glitters, flakies. This is going to be a fun one. I may need to pull this one out and wear it. So that is our first coat of Silhouette. The next one here is this one in Royalty, and it is described as a deep claret base with glowing red sparkle and a blend of holographic microflakes ranging in size, plus gold microflakes and a fiery red sparkle. It's loaded with sparkle. This is beautiful. ILNP does a great job with their flaky sparkle polishes. They are just absolutely stunning, and for the price, these are my go-to brand if I don't want to spend a lot of money. The price tag is phenomenal. This is going to be another beautiful polish. So that is the first coat of Royalty. Beautiful color payoff. It's got so much shimmer in there. I have a feeling if I wear most of these, I'm going to be staring at my nails most of the time I have these on. They are beautiful. The next one here is this one called Diablo. And it is described as a vampy oxblood red leaning holographic polish that shifts from oxblood red to brick red all the way through to burgundy and even plum in appearance. Depending on angles, depending on lighting, this looks like it's going to be a beautiful one to add to my collection. And it is another gorgeous, deep, vampy shade. So that is what Diablo looks like. You can see here next to this one in Royalty, they're a little bit different base color-wise. Couple more. I have this gorgeous blue. This is called Midnight Kiss, and it is a cobalt blue infused with an intense blue shimmer. It is gorgeous. This is such a beautiful color. Every time I see it, I'm just like, that is just such a beautiful polish. And I love shades like this. I need to pull out more of my ILNP polishes because I don't have very many of them that I have actually worn. Most of these are actually untried. So let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's going to be pretty. It kind of has like a squishy base to it as well. That's gorgeous, though. That is a beautiful deep blue. So that is the first coat of Midnight Kiss. The last one I have is going to be a glitter bomb. This one is called Time in a Bottle, and it is a rich aquamarine leaning ultra metallic. This is packed full of glitter. As you guys can see, it is very, very glittery. And it is gorgeous. Application is actually really nice. I know with polishes like this, sometimes they're a little bit difficult to work with, but this one actually applied beautifully in that first coat. But that's gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is so pretty and so sparkly. I know probably removal will be a little bit tedious with this one. Generally, I do the nail polish clips when I use polishes like this to just lessen the amount of scrubbing I have to do. But that's gorgeous. Look at that base. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to let each of these dry and we will come back for coat number 2. Number 2, and see how these beauties build up. So the first one we're going to go in with is this polish in Shadow Grove. It is that beautiful, like, deep black base with green to gold color shift in it. So let's see what a second coat looks like. It's definitely going to deepen that up beautifully. 2 coats. Looks like it's going to be fully opaque here. That is pretty. I'm excited to try to pull this one out too. So that is what Shadow Grove looks like in 2 coats. It really brings out that base color. Then you've got all of that shifty shimmer in there. That's pretty. That is a gorgeous color. The next one I have is going to be this one in Dear Santa. This is our Deep Burgundy Duochrome polish. So let's see what this looks like in the second coat. It deepens that up beautifully as well. That is what Dear Santa looks like. That's gorgeous. In person, it shifts from that beautiful red to orange to burnt orange. So many different shifts in there. That's gorgeous. Now we're moving on to the holographic polishes. So hopefully you guys can see here on camera that holographic is actually very visible since this has dried. Both of these are hollows. This is our ultra hollow. This is the one in Charmed, and you can see all of that beautiful rainbow shift in there once it's dry. So let's see what a second coat looks like. I imagine a second coat won't deepen it up too much. It will just obviously make it more opaque. That is a beautiful color. So that is what 2 coats of Charmed looks like. The next polish is going to be this one in Love Language. This is a little bit different of a color than what Charmed is. It has a deeper base, as you can see. So let's see what this looks like build up. It does deepen it up just a little bit. Opacity wise, I don't think any of these are going to be more than 2 coaters, honestly. They are, I can see in person that holographic is coming through with these polishes. They look so pretty in just 2 coats. That's gorgeous. So the next one I have is going to be this deep one called Love Language. I imagine this will get absolutely beautiful in the second coat. It'll deepen up nicely. It's definitely going to deepen that up and make it a deeper berry tone. That is pretty. This has like scattered holographic glitters in it, whereas the other 2 that I did are the linear hollows. So there is that one. This is Black Orchid. Sorry about that. This one is Love Language and then Charmed. I didn't think this one was a ultra hollow, and it's not. It is just a holographic nail polish. It's beautiful in 2 coats. That looks absolutely gorgeous. The next one we're going to go in with is that polish in Sundress. This is definitely a unique polish. I didn't think I was going to like it on me, and then I wore it thinking it's actually prettier than I thought it was going to be. It's beautifully opaque in 2 coats. Formula on this was fantastic. It dried beautifully. I had no issues with that manicure when I wore it at all. You don't have to fish for the flakies in here either. It's easy to apply, easy to work with. So that is 2 coats of Sundress. The next one we're going to go in with is this purple hollow. This one is called Storytelling. This will definitely deepen up this one. It is a little bit more of a squishier base. I feel like this one in 2 coats, it does look really opaque though. Depending on application, you may need 3 if you prefer, and your nail length, but I think 2 coats actually looks fantastic with this one. It is a beautiful purple. That's gorgeous. So that is Storytelling. Then we're going to move on to this polish. This one is called Rogue, and it is a scattered holographic polish. This is another beautiful deep vampy shade. That second coat does deepen it up very, very nicely. That's another beautiful one. 2 coats, looks fully opaque in person. That is just beautiful. Look at all that sparkle. Very, very pretty. I wanted to show you guys now that the second coat of the Ultra Hollows here are dry. You can see all of that beautiful rainbow shift in there. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you've been following my channel, you know I love holographic polishes, preferably linear hollow. So when I found out they had Ultra Hollows from ILNP, I knew I had to pick up a few. Those are gorgeous, but each of these are so opaque in 2 coats. I'm shocked by that. So the next one we're going to go in with is this one called Silhouette. It is that dark black base with holographic, there's the holographic glitters and flakies, gold flakies in here, and holographic sparkle. So let's see what a second coat looks like on this one. Definitely deepens that up very nicely. This may need a third, I'm not sure. Let's see if we can add just a little bit extra here. It may benefit from a third coat depending on your application again. This is a really fun one too. Look at all that sparkle in there. That's pretty. So that is Silhouette. That's beautiful. I'm loving how that looks. It's gorgeous. The next one is this color in Royalty. It's a beautiful deep berry tone. It's definitely going to deepen up in the second coat. The second coats on these berry shades are actually knocking my socks off. They are so opaque in 2 coats. It is shocking, actually. That definitely deepens that up. This, again, I don't know if it would need 3 coats. In person, it looks like 2 coats will be decent with this one. Let's try to add just a little more. I would think maybe 3 coats would probably be the way to go with this one, just to get that full color payoff with it. That's, again, another gorgeous, gorgeous polish. So that is Royalty. Beautiful, deep, vampy shade. Stunning. Then the next one is this one in Diablo, and it is very similar to Royalty. So I'm curious to see what the second coat for Diablo actually looks like. They are very, very similar. They also have the scattered holographic glitters in there as well. It actually comes through just in that first coat with this polish here in Diablo. You can really see all that beautiful sparkle. Let's see what it looks like in a second coat. Deepens it up beautifully. That's gorgeous. 2 coats looks to be absolutely perfect for this one, and the sparkle in this polish. Do you guys see all of that gorgeous holographic sparkle? That's beautiful. You could tell Royalty is a little bit more of a purple leaning base, I want to say, whereas Diablo's less purple, it's more red. Hopefully that's coming across on camera, but they are beautiful together. Those are gorgeous, and I'm loving the holographic color payoff in Diablo. That is beautiful. I have 2 more to go. So the next one is going to be that deep blue in Midnight Kiss. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I'm hoping it's coming off on camera. You guys can see the blue shimmer in there. That's pretty. It kind of reminds me of one I have from Orly called Royal Navy, I think is what it's called. It's very similar to it. Not quite as shimmery though, I don't think. So let's see what it looks like in the second coat. Definitely deepens it up very nicely, and that blue shimmer. This is going to be one that's going to be beautiful in the sunlight. So there is 2 coats of Midnight Kiss. Gorgeous shimmer. Absolutely beautiful. And the last one we're going to do a second coat on is the Glitter Bomb. This one is called Time in a Bottle, and it actually is not overly textured. There is a slight little bit of texture to it, so you will want like a glitter smoother if you have this particular polish. Let's see what a second coat looks like. I don't know if it'll deepen it up a huge amount. It's deepening it up just a little bit. It is beautiful though. I love all that glitter. This will be one I'll pair with something else. I don't generally do glitter manicures on every single nail. I tend to use these for like accents, but that is what Time in a Bottle looks like. They all look so beautiful. Just so pretty. So that is what everything looks like. Let me know in the comments which one you are eyeing. If you have not tried ILNP, you definitely should try out their polishes. They're fantastic. They are one of the least expensive brands out there. They range from $10 to $12.50 depending on what you get. I don't remember if the ultra holographic polishes are a little bit more than $10. I will list everything down below. I'll have to do some research on it, but definitely check out the website. These are beautiful. I have not been disappointed by polishes yet. Some of them are hit or miss, as with most polishes, but I am excited to try each of these out. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you later.